waiting for vlog footage to transfer. So I'm going to try to clean this stuff up a bit, because a lot of this is the Christmas stuff that needs to go in the attic. And there's still this as well. So I'm going to put it up there, and then hopefully by the time I'm done, all the transferring will be done, so I'll be able to get started on editing. Everything that needed to go in the attic is up in the attic. Now a bunch of stuff had to come in from the car. So, didn't really make any progress on cleaning the living room, unfortunately. But, although it is not super late, I do need to go to bed here in a moment, because normally truck is on Wednesdays. The last few weeks they've been on Thursdays, and I did have to do one of them. However, this one was supposed to be Wednesday, and a bunch of shit came crashing down, postponing it to tomorrow. And I was asked to do it because a lot of the people who do it on Wednesdays can't do it on Thursdays. So I got a text saying, hey, can you do it? And I need to go to bed to do it, even though it's only 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm gonna do that. This door needs to be cleaned. Anyway, so you could see the inflatable decorations laying out here on the deck. I took them down today. I didn't really record anything during that, but I figured it was time, or rather we figured it was time, and we took down the rest of the stuff in the living room not too long ago. So, figured, good idea to take down the stuff out front. And, you know, having Jake hounding us for it definitely didn't help. So, did that today, and just repeated, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? After going in for an extra couple hours this morning to do truck. Really gets on your nerves. So, today has just been a frustrating day. So, I'm hoping tomorrow will be better, but I have work at 10, so there's only one way to find out. But first, pasta salad. And now, bed. So a little birdie told me that you can make Mountain Dew Baja Blast at home. So I got the ingredients that they said I needed to make it. So you're only going to need a couple things. And what you need is Powerade, Sprite, Mountain Dew, and a cup to mix it in. So you're going to start with the Powerade. You're going to go about here-ish. Then you're going to want to take your Mountain Dew. I'm going to say to like there. Then you're just going to fill the rest with Sprite. And then mix. And then you try it. I don't think I got the measurements right, but that does taste pretty damn close. I don't think there's enough Mountain Dew in here. Alright, I added more Mountain Dew. Closer, closer. Something's missing. I don't know exactly what it is. But just for me eyeballing everything, it looks pretty damn close and tastes pretty damn close. Alright, I did a second round with a bit less of the Powerade in it. And I think I got it. I think this one is the one. I now have Infinite Baja Blast. So this is my printer. And you might notice that my ink levels are pretty low. This is the box of ink. I do not have the type of, or the color of ink that is low. However, I do have a new box. I ordered it yesterday. It got here today. And so, I'm gonna change my printer ink. It's been a while, but yeah, these ink cartridges from this brand, they're not like HP brand. They're third party. But it took me 3 years to have to order a new one, so I'd say they have a pretty good, a pretty high capacity. So I'm going to change this, and I'm going to go and make sure everything is good with it. Alright, I got the new black ink cartridge in, so we're going to close this. Yeah, I know. Printer preparation. It has a whole process, so let me let that run. The thing did its thing, but there is a, like a test page or something. Okay, the align shit. Let's do that. Alignment failed. Ooh, that's not good. So other than the one failed alignment run, the printer seems to be good. So that means I can finally start printing cases, or cover arts again. Like, you remember the other day when I was going through everything, and I showed that I had a bunch of these that were empty. Yeah, so I'm gonna start there, and I guess that means look forward to an updated video on the making of the cassette cases there, because I didn't really do a good job of explaining how to make them. It was really just, this is what I did, not how did I do this. So maybe tomorrow I'll do that. Hi. So, me and Mom went shopping today, and while we were out, I picked up a thing. Now, if you recall, a little while ago, I got this thing, which it didn't really do what I had hoped it would. It had these USB jacks, and it would let me do power for things. Like right now, this is powering this, which actually could be on. But it didn't let me have my mouse control my laptop. So I got a better one. This one is powered, and it is guaranteed to do like data because it's set to be like an HDMI thing all on its own. So technically I could have a third monitor for my laptop, but I'm not going to, because that is overkill to the extreme. But I am going to open this, and I am going to like make sure it's working and see if I can get that mouse to work. Alright, so got it out of the box, and it's about the size I expected. But you can see it has USB 3.0 ports, a USB-C port, an HDMI port, 3.5mm port. It also has SD card readers. I don't know how well the camera's focusing on it, but I'm excited to get this running, because what I can do, assuming this works, is plug it in, turn on my laptop. Jesus. Now, because this is here, I want to try this mouse again, because I feel like the problem was that the other thing didn't carry data. And I need a battery, god damn it. I thought there was like a switch or something that I had to press, but nope. So it's just genuinely not working. Alright, so this thing is a dud. But what I can do is still make sure that the hub itself is working. Just plug in this, which is USB-C, and we'll connect the laptop to my TV. Boop. And, you know, it would help to turn the TV on. Signal's not going through, and that's concerning. Why? Am I missing something? Guys, did you know I need to learn how to read? Because that very clearly says power in. So let me go get a USB cable and an HDMI, and I'll be right back. Alright, I have it powered, but the mouse is still not working, and I pulled up their website, and it doesn't say anything about drivers for this, so I'm gonna guess that the mouse is just no good. Which I was worried about, but what can you do? For now, though, I do still need to find an HDMI to make sure that that's working. Alright, so it immediately reacted when I plugged the HDMI in, as did the TV, so it's definitely good. Press the down button on your remote if the device is a PC, yes. And there we go, we're up. Cool. So that means, yeah, the mouse from work is just a dud. Which again, I kind of expected, but you know, what can you do? I did still get an SD card though, so I am gonna test that. And this is the SD card of one of my DS's, so yeah, we're good. Everything's good. Glad it works. I was a little worried about that when it didn't react at first, so I'm like, let me do further testing to make sure it's good and I didn't waste my money. Because this thing was like $50. Anyway, I'm happy this is working, because that means I can work better with this and keep my laptop plugged in and not dead at all times. Because having an external monitor when you're not plugged in drains battery very quickly, as you would expect. Anyway, that's it. That's all I got. So it started snowing today, and you could see that I have a bit of a path here started. I didn't expect there to be enough to need to, like, put down salt or anything, but it's not so crazy that I need to shovel. I can just push it with the push broom. So, here's hoping that it stays reasonable. I'll update you later. The wet floor is anything to go by. I'm done. The snow picked up a bit while I was out there, so I'm just ready to be done. Thankfully, I got the entire path done that I needed to get done, so I don't have to go back out there. Because between that and the garbage, it did take longer than garbage alone usually takes, but I'm ready to just stay in for the rest of the night. I hate the snow. I really hate... I like looking at snow. I don't like being in snow. So... Winter part 2. I need to get to work soon, and this is 90% ice, so I can't just shove it off with the broom. So it's 90% ice, and we don't have a scraper, because Joe has it in the van. So I kind of just have to sit here and let it warm up. It might be a while. So the snow ended up continuing to be a thorn in everybody's side, but I did eventually get to work safely. So I made my first priority when I got there to make sure I got a scraper so that we had a second one. But the day was very quiet. And we ended up going and we ended up staying open our full hours, even though there was nobody there. Like, there was a storm last week. I don't know if I ever talked about it on the blog, but it resulted in a very small amount of money. This was even less than that, because just nobody wanted to deal with the snow. So, all in all, not a terrible day. Could have been better. Could have been better. But that's gonna be it for this week. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Hope you had yourself a damn good one, and I'll see you next week.